Hey guys, welcome to Red and Blues, a YouTube channel for all things PSG in English. And today let's talk about jerseys. It looks like the club is hours away from confirming what we already know in terms of the design of our jersey for next year. And let me go straight into it. It looks like it's going to keep the Hechter look that we already had this year with the red stripe down the front. It keeps it clean and it feels like we're finally owning what makes us, us. So let's have a quick chat about the kit, its history, why this design actually matters a lot more than what people think, and what's up with the star and whether we're going to have one on the jersey this year. So according to all of the leaks that we've seen so far, and obviously when it comes to jerseys, we're getting more than a few. We're getting a classic navy kit with that bold red vertical stripe framed by white, which is really what we call the Hechter layout, or in French, what supporters call the BWRWB, so blue, white, red, white, blue design, just like we had this season, except with cosmetic changes to bring it up to speed. So this time it looks even more, I guess, Parisian in a way, confident. I don't know. You guys make your own opinion for it. In the end, like no gradient, just PSG in its purest supposedly visual form. So this year we'll get in total probably 5 kits, which is a lot. So the first one with the Hechter and this, geometrical designs that you can see, apparently inspired by the Eiffel Tower. Pretty bold look. Personally, I'll be honest, like I'm not a massive fan of it. I've seen what it can look like in person. Um, and yeah, like I mean, call me old-fashioned if you want, but like I'd rather they just give us the very very classic look. No need to like try to twist it and into different shapes. Especially this year when we're European champions, I just wish we had like something ultra classic to just like show the world that we've arrived and that we're true to our identity and our roots. That lots of people like to pretend we don't have. So that's the first one. Second one, our away jersey. Apparently, we're keeping the ones that we had last season. So if you remember, like the white one with the Eiffel Tower as well imprinted on the side of it, which I thought was very cool, honestly, and looks really good. It's too bad because last season it didn't really get a lot of attention. So hopefully, by going another year, it gives it another chance to shine. And then 3, 4, 5, we'll have to see. There's not really that much that has been going on. Probably a red one from what we've heard for third. But yeah, we'll have to see as they go out. Typically, like there's a third jersey in case the teams that we play against has similar colors for both home and away, which can happen. And then a fourth is really more for marketing purpose, but we call it a Champions League jersey. So yeah, we have to see what that one looks like. Fifth is like really an addition and supposedly for the club's World Cup that's gonna start next week. It looks like we might have a jersey with the star on it to show that we've won the Champions League. That jersey would be essentially a limited edition for the duration of the club's World Cup. So there too, we'll have to stay tuned and see what the club announces. So in terms of the jerseys look and that Hechter designs, if you're new or newish to the club or just never looked into it, that might not really like might not be very familiar with it. But that Hechter thing is really not just a random design. Daniel Hechter was our president in the 17, so really at the beginning of the club, and more importantly, was also a fashion designer. And so he created that kit in 1973 to give the club a very strong, instantly recognizable identity. A lot of people thought he was inspired by Ajax Amsterdam, who at that time was the only other club who had that vertical stripe on the front of their jersey. Others say also like there's a Mondrian art influence if you want to be into that. What Escher actually said in interview is that inspiration struck him when he was actually like walking down the street from his apartment in Paris, and he saw a Ford Mustang that was parked there, which obviously in the 70s in Paris would have been pretty striking. And obviously that car had this big stripe going down from end to end in the middle, very racy, very fast look, and that's where the inspiration came from. And I think like for a lot of fans, including for myself, this is the PSG kit. This is the ones I've seen when I was growing up. That's the ones that we were wearing in the 90s with Weas and Ginolas and so on when we were going into Champions League semi-finals. It's the ones that we had when we won the Cup Winners' Cup in Brussels in the 90s as well. So for me, it's really the one. And I think Nike and PSG have played a lot with the designs in recent years. We've seen all sorts of different things. But yeah, to me, it's the one that says Paris, that says elegance, that says intensity, and that really says PSG. So anyway, that's what we know at this point. Like I said, like it looks like the club is gonna announce like officially probably in the next day or so. Let me know. What do you guys think about it? Do you like that design, that kind of classic Hechter mixed with a bit of like flair of the geometric design, the Tour Eiffel, and so on? Does it matter to you? Are you planning on buying it? Let me know what you think in the comments. And as always, if you're not, like, please subscribe to the channel for your daily PSG videos. And please like and comment on the video. All right, thank you guys. Ici c'est Paris!